Want more fans to discover your music in the real world? With augmented reality, you can place your songs in geolocked locations, turning any city, venue, or street into your personal stage. Fans can stumble upon your tracks while exploring, creating unforgettable moments tied to your sound. Drop a new single near your favorite venue, launch an album in hidden spots around town, or reward listeners with exclusive content when they find your music. Your music isn't just online anymore, it's part of the world around us. Start making your mark in AR today.
What's up? It's a SupAR SatARday. We are live. Ooh, you look so pretty over there getting ready to go to the store. We're going to have a great day. It is that SupAR SatARday. I say it's going to be a great day. Let's be very real. All around the world, there's some crazy things happening. I hate to start it off this way. I hate that I have to say these things or even feel to say these things. But be safe today. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, be safe. No matter what side you stand on, be safe. If you're going into major cities today inside the USA, be safe. It is still, military birthday kind of thing. So for those of you that did serve that want to celebrate in that way, I understand. For those of you that are making the stances with the No Kings Day, I completely understand. And that it is a thing. It's been a thing, right? No Kings, just was our separation from that. So so stand safe. Whatever you're doing, stand safe. We want to have many more SupAR SatAR days. And there are people doing things and having fun today, right? It's still Saturday, right? We can still, the world's still going to turn, the world's still going to move. So let's move together in a safe, peaceful way. Let's just be peaceful about it, right? Talk to each other about it. So whatever you do today, do it safe, be safe, and be aware of what's going on around you at all times, right? Wow, it's a thing. If you're gonna hold a show today, like how you gonna not mention these things, right? Moving on from that, really cool tech stuff. If you want to talk about it, some of the coolest things that I've seen that come out about this is the Meshtastic network. Meshtastic network has been being used, right? And so getting off of the maybe cell phone networks and internet, so you can go look at it. Meshtastic, really into it, but just going to the non-centralized network, right? The people hosted servers. So check that out if you want to. There's many types, varieties, kind of things that you can do, but Meshtastic right now is actually supporting by you can donate if you want to. You can donate to the Meshtastic, but you can also get your own little box to be a part of that mesh, right, and help mesh it all together. So some of the cool stuff that's happened from this, the different tech stuff that's come out. We are looking at some cool things, some cool announcements. But before we get into too many more announcements, I wanted to kick off with saying, be safe, be smart, whatever you're doing, be safe, be smart today, and be aware. Let's go to, okay, I know you've seen this commercial before. You'll see it a million more times. I know it's not technically 420. I don't care either way.
Big rips, big cuff, 420 for 20% off. One Father's got the stash, 420 for 20% off. Make it last. Hand blown glass, it's so clean. SpecialKGlass.net, live the dream.
You already know what it is. It's 420 for 20% off. It's all the time. Special K Glass. Go out there, get yours. Okay. Doing big things over there, selling out one after the next. If you haven't ever seen us talk about Special K Glass before, where have you been? Right? Where have you stinking been? Because they were with us at South by Southwest. They've been giving away bongs to the NFT community for for as long as I've known any of the NFT community, I feel like, right? So they came out in 2021, I believe. Like still here, still keeping their promises. They haven't gone back and forth on any of their stuff. They stay steady, consistent. So shout out to Special K Glass. Really cool. Catch them building live, making glass live all the time. Like every week, it's part of the thing. So you can go out there. All the next generations of art people, right? Coming up next. So Special K Glass, thank you for supporting and being here as you have been. CannaBama, Jennifer Boozer, thank you so much for supporting and doing all the things. You have been fighting the good fight, even if it feels like right now, you're while the water, we'll call it a water break, right? It's in between rounds while they're wiping you off, you're getting rinsed off, getting some of the blood as they're wiping off some of the blood, and everybody's just getting prepared out there in Alabama. You all have been going hard, doing the dang thing. So shout out to you. And continuing, not giving up, not quitting, and finding ways to continue to keep your voice heard for this, because this isn't the end. It's still just the beginning, right? It's just a temporary decision on some things. So shout out to you and thank you for all that you do. Honeycomb Hydro, right? All the people out there in the back end making sure that this show stays on and that the $1 teams are having $1 full time. Without you, things like this right here. Let's see if I can show it. Bloop, let's get me out of the way. Sure. Yeah, without the team back there doing this thing, we wouldn't be here. We need you. We want you, and we are glad to have you. Let's talk about this. How do I stage this? Let's go like this. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna move into the show a little bit today. Today's gonna be a little bit. We're gonna do some updates on some things. You all ready for this? We're gonna play with toys. Let's first go to, because I'm excited about this thing personally, right here. I need to make that bigger. Bam, there we go. Because I'm excited about this personally. Here, let's go. Is that better? Maybe that's better. All right. Right here, this little spot in Texas. Okay, let's go like this. Let's just open this up, share this tab instead. Listen to this here. Not that, that's an ad. Don't listen to the ads. Yes, the ad. Here we go. So there you have it. Best in Texas is from the best of America, right? Best small town, small Airbnb right here in this little town in Terrell, Texas. And those murals, so one of the things you get to do is there's a mural walk around the town that you can also see. Those murals are not from just nobodies, they're from really cool people. Some of them have gone on to just most recently painted the mural at the Wall of Valor, the Hall of Valor out there in Arlington, Texas, where the world stage, as I'm calling it right now, is coming to for the World Cup. So right where the World Cup is going to be, I believe like 9 games or 6 to 9 games are going to be held right there next to where some of these artists have all painted. So not only have they painted out there in Dallas and all these other very high places, they've also painted our town. So we're very excited to have all of these artists already obtained the famous people from our town, and we're glad that this is happening here, right? So when you do come to visit and you're coming into Dallas, we're not that far away. We're right here, just down the street. We're like 30 minutes. We're literally an hour in traffic all the way to the stadium. So when you are planning your vacation, your trip for coming into this side of the world next year, make sure you come through us. We can actually hook you up if you want to. You already know that if you have full travel plans, you want to get all the way set up, talk to us in advance. We'll get you all the way from your phone, from your bed to your head, keep you fed. From the entertainment, everything. Wheels, we got it. But we're going to move on. That being said, those packages will come out. We won't talk about all those, but I am excited to share this little stinking town, this itty bitty little itty bitty town did get the best in Texas. So going on from that into, and this is where it's going to get fun. So pay attention, because the edutech tourism, this is where you're really going to want to start paying attention and coming in. When I said we can get you hooked up, get you fed, get you there, get you all your entertainment and everything else, it's because the edutech tourism and the global reach that they already have. This upcoming week, not this week, but the next week, because this week we're here, right? So this upcoming week on the 21st, the next Love of AI, little seminar, webinar, will be right here, okay? So for the SupAR SatARday, I do believe it's going to be right here. You got Create with AI. In this one, we do have these special speakers. Let me pull it back up here. Pause. All right. Here you can see the special speakers hosted by the wonderful Michael Camp. You have Vanessa Pages, HG NFT, and Claude. I almost said Claude Bernard coming in, sharing what they're doing. Explore how AI-generated art becomes the gateway to entire storytelling ecosystems. Now, I don't know if you can tell or not, they used some AI. A little bit of AI went into making this video. If you like the way the list looks, you might want to go ahead and talk. So the creators of all of these things that are sitting here on this page and happening right now will be in there. They can talk to you more, find out more, but not just go beyond with AI, right? Create with AI. Next week, EduTech Tourism. The EduTech Tourism Board and everybody behind there, they're moving forward, doing some really cool things, connecting globally, right? From France, India, Africa, Canada, here in the United States, and down there in the central and the south of the Americas as well. All right, so tap in, tune in. You won't want to miss it. There's a lot coming up. We're going to be doing more with the EduTech Tourism, bringing them all these things will start rolling in together. We'll start to see some cool stuff, fun stuff happening. On the updates, all right. Those are some of those shills, right? But let's go with these updates, the new things that are happening inside of the AR space. So check this out. Over the Reality announced yesterday, came out with some cool words, some cool tunes, some really major announcements, things that people have been kind of waiting for. Okay, we'll see how this works, see how this goes, but we are excited. They're unveiling the Over Business portal, business.ovr.ai. We're thrilled to launch our cutting-edge AR platform for Web 2, Web 3 companies and individuals. Starting now, Over's intuitive tools let you create immersive experiences that captivate, inspire, and unlock new revenue streams. Seamlessly integrated with our deep-end ecosystems, Over Business empowers creators, agencies, municipalities, and industries to harness the world's largest database high-definition 3D maps. AR is today's most dynamic technology, poised to drive massive revenue growth in the years ahead. As the global leader in spatial computing, Over is committed to pushing boundaries and leading the way. Overland owners earn 35% of the revenue from business subscriptions tied to their land. They can opt out anytime, own the coordinates, earn recurring income. And if a business owns the land it publishes on, it gets a 35% discount. The business portal creates new uncorrelated revenue streams for the ecosystem. Combined with Map to Earn and Web3 AR publishing, it spins the flywheel. Token burns, revenue share, market expansion. Welcome to the future of spatial business. Dive in. So we can look here. So this is there's a couple things where it says token branch revenue share and market expansion. All right. I don't know about the token branch. The revenue share, I believe that's the 35% revenue, and the market expansion is the giving access to everybody to be able to build. So if you are a business, you don't want to own the spot, you just want to use it, you just want to get in and get out kind of thing. This actually makes it easier to use the land without having to go through the rental process. So you can just publish. Now, one of the questions that some people have had are questions like, okay, so like right now it's free, so someone could go and publish on my land. If I haven't opted out, they can go publish on my land for free as of right now. So those are some things to be aware of, right? And just kind of know, be in the know, right? You can tune in. They hold the space here on X every Thursday, right? So every Thursday. So if you have questions, jump in there, find out, and get your questions answered, right? They also have the Telegram and their Discord channel. So if you're into those things, jump in there and ask questions as well. Yeah, so those are some cool updates coming from over there. See, I did that from over there. Now, on to some other AR art stuff. Not that this was necessarily AR until we started talking to them. But this person here, if you've never followed them before, Idris Basari.onchain or at Rescue Ran Jazz, right? Rescuer and Jazz. Is it Rescue Ran Jazz or Rescuer and Jazz? Or Rescuer on hot and a hot. I don't know. So I'm kidding. Idris right here. They're up there doing some stuff. I saw a post where they're in this Lever Park, South Bend, Indiana, or they were yesterday, right? Looks like some things are getting set up for some art. And I said, will there be augmented reality experiences anywhere? They said, I wish. I said, bet or just wait. And then boom. So today, one of the things we're going to look at here, we're actually going to go and look at just this. We're going to, so here, let me go. Let me go. Remove that. I present. Oops. Share screen. Here we go. All right, share. So what we did right here is Illust, right? Illust AR, because we love the Illust. The Illust loves us. So we went and we played with Illust. We said, you know what? You need some augmented reality out there. So that's exactly what we did. We went and we put some augmented reality out there. This is what it looked like. We took a picture, okay, from their ex, because if you've ever seen this person, you might have seen them on the news somewhere wearing one of these, wearing this outfit right here, okay? Here, maybe. There we go. That works. Oh, that might work. I don't know. We'll find out. Just because. So it's right there. All right. So if you might have seen them in the news wearing this outfit right here. Okay, just right there. And so what I did was, there's a stand with crypto. It looks like the Bitcoin Pizza Day. I mean, what other way to like say, hey, Bitcoin, and to really, just have some fun. So I took this picture. It's just Bitcoin Pizza right there. Boom, 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 boom. And I went to the Illust web. So once you have your account, once you've got your paid account, your window can start looking like this. Okay. Go ahead and get the subscription. It gives you access to all these tools. So to make it real simple, you can do an image, video, a 3D model, streaming, texture, text message, right? So what we've got here, I just dropped the image in, boom, 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 marked right here that it's an image, went over to the map, okay? And now I did get the Google Maps latitude, longitude, okay? And then I dropped it right there, okay? Just right there. So, and I don't know if that's a good spot, to be honest. So I'm hoping someone someone can go out there and check it. Now, I did share it on their post. I did share a link, so if you just want to go and look at this picture, I believe you can still open it anywhere and play with it to the link. But it is placed right here. So they should be able to open the map, look for the image, right, and just go right there. They should be able to go right there. So we'll find out just how easy this really is. But I figured, they need some Bitcoin, they need some stuff out there. So once you get through the general data, you go through, you name it, plug it. That's easy because you generate it. You don't have to do it. You can put me, put a little bit about information in there. You can do all this other stuff in here. This is where, so if you're going to have a 3D model or a video or anything, so you would click that and then upload it here. Okay. Super, super, super simple, super easy. If you've got world tracking, right, which we do, this is what we're doing. So you can set your position, right? Right now, there is no drag and drop. There is no arrows and anything like that. You're not doing any of that. But so to set your position, you're doing all that here, rotation here, and you're scaling here. These are all XYZ formats. Okay, you just can use numbers at this moment in time. Marker tracking. This does not use marker tracking. I did not do any marker tracking. You can do marker tracking, which is image tracking, or just tracking your face tracking. So if I wanted to attach it, you can enable mesh face tracking. You can also place a 2D texture on the user space, which that's kind of fun. So now with this, okay, this is fun. You can select this is where select your anchor points here. Let's go forehead. If you wanted to upload the image and things here, now this is where it gets fun. So this is go select albums, IBAN. Right, so this is you can select different face meshes. Here we go. We got full soft, just like that. That'll wrap the whole thing. Full softer, half mask. Okay, just half the mask, like a Phantom of the Opera style mask, right? We got a hard mouth empty. All right. What else we got? We got a hard mouth filled. We got a hero mask. Lips hard. Soft. Mask shape. Palm tree. So this one's fun. As you can see, there's the eyes still right there. This is fun. This actually matches the face with the palm trees, and so you'll see everything between palm trees. Kind of fun. But yeah, so there's lots of different options already available here. You don't have to necessarily go and recode all the meshes. They're right there if you wanted to use them, right? You don't have to use this here. I can turn this back off, turn this back off, right? We'll get out of face tracking. Lighting module. So this is if you want to add lights to it, or not necessarily add lights, but if you want to reshade, do some things like that, you can do all those things here. Because this is just an image, I'm not really that worried about it. It's not, the lighting isn't that concerning for me in this experience here. Real-time environment map, right? In AR mode, use the camera for reflections. Change the color of the skybox. HDR, the environment map for reflections. Okay, so this here, you don't want the reflection, you want it to be, it's up to you. It can do different things. Like right here on this, it's not really going to matter so much on this image. I don't necessarily need all the reflections. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to leave everything where the auto sets are. But let's say you have like a mirror image that you, or a piece of glass that you want to add, that you do want those real world reflection type things too. And it is a little bit more important. This right here, this lighting module does become a little bit more important for you. All right. Let's go to audio model. Want to add some audio? You're an artist, you're a music artist. You want to start dropping your tracks, doing those things. So instead of just this right here, you can add your audio. You can have this in here plus your audio. And what's fun about that is, let's say once your audio finishes or once it drops, you can use this image right here. And I'm going to skip down to interaction models here because you can create a hyperlink right here so that when people touch it, it should take them to whatever page you want them or whatever thing you want them to go to, right? So that's pretty cool, in my opinion, that can be there. Bam, all right? You can have that there because, again, if you are an artist, you're dropping your music, you want to do these types of things. I like using the AR side and the geolocation stuff to drop music. I think it's fun to have people kind of go treasure hunt for the sounds, right? I like the treasure hunt for the sounds. Before I skip, let me go back to the animations model. Okay, so if you do have animations in your scene here, this does not, it's a simple image, but let's say you do, you have it on repeat, you have it once, you can have ping pong, where it's like on off type thing, So that's all right there. If you have I don't have animations, it's a picture. It's a picture today. Geospatial registry. Did I skip one? And descriptions. Yeah. So if you have anything that you want to, say, do right here, boom. Okay. Click on the model and preview the hotspot thing. No. Okay. There we go. All right. Geospatial registry. This is a little bit important. Self-published. The message is ER 721, ERC 1155. Blah, blah, blah. So this is self-published. Did it myself. Placement ID, okay, you can generate that. Publisher address, that's your address up here, whatever your address up there is, and then generate your asset ID, boom, and then you can hit all this up here, go like this, go boom. Got to change anything? We're gonna save. I don't know if I saved anything, change anything. We'll save it anyway. Boom, and now that's out there. Now that's out there, kids. Now anybody can go out there to South Bend. Here's this park, Leaper Park, right here. I think there's a monument thing, like right here. Anybody can go out there and they can see Idris, forever, standing with crypto, go Bitcoin. So if you're out there today going through the park and you're like, man, that looks cool. I want to do that. I want to go do these things. I want to go look at some art and things. Well, go hang out with Idris. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go like this. Let's go. Wait a minute. No. All right, so that's it for today. That is the show today. Go out there and play. Make sure to, and if you want to look at that thing from Idris, you just want to see him, eating some pizza, chowing down, standing with crypto. By all means, click the link. Go follow them. They're right there on the X. In fact, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go share, repost. All right, now everyone can go see it. But that's it. Thanks for hanging out with us on this SupAR SatARday. It is a SupAR SatARday. I'm gonna go today. We actually have here in town tonight. They're kicking off a new series, a new music series right here. Just kind of getting the old downtown revamped. So I'm really excited to possibly be in that. Right? Get in, to hang out, to play around. So we'll see you all out there. Make sure you touch some grass. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers. Man, what? I'm a dad. I totally forgot about that. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Father's Day. So whatever you do, have a blast. Take a nap. Go play some golf. See your kids. Hang out. Relax. Enjoy your time. Do you, man. Whatever it is that you're going to do, go do that thing. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Man, yeah, y'all have some fun out there. This has been, now that I remember that, I'm going to go rub it in my kid's face and be like, what'd y'all get me? So, this has been an incredible SupAR SatARday. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. We will see you next week with the love of AI. Be here.